Hey there, this is Melanie Hunter with Holistic Health. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I am here today to touch on cholesterol. My parents both have high cholesterol, and heart disease runs pretty heavily on both sides of my husband's family. So it's something that we take very seriously, not just cholesterol, but heart disease in general. But cholesterol is somewhat misunderstood, and so I just want to offer a little bit of clarity. I do have notes in front of me, which I'm going to reference just because there's a lot of information, and I want to try to keep it as simple as possible, but giving you exactly the right information without jumping around too much. So just to kind of keep myself aligned here, I have a report that I did on cholesterol. So first of all, total cholesterol is not a good indicator for heart disease. You really have to find out more information than just your total cholesterol. That's a piece of the puzzle, but you also need to know your HDL cholesterol, your LDL cholesterol, the particle size of the cholesterol, as well as your C-reactive protein and your blood sugar levels. And so when you're getting a blood test, make sure that you're getting all of this information, that the doctor's actually testing all of this. First of all, a complete lipid profile, but also that they're actually sharing this information with you. And so when you're looking at it, the total number doesn't mean that much, but you do want to know what your ratios are, specifically with your triglycerides to your HDL, also your HDL to your total cholesterol. Particle size is really important too. So large puffy particles are not harmful, where you get small dense particles for LDL, and those are potentially harmful. C-reactive protein shows as a marker for inflammation in your body, and this is correlated with elevated risk for heart disease. So that's an important one as well. Triglycerides, are interesting because people think that cholesterol is always tied to dietary fat, and recent research and studies have shown that it really is dependent on multiple factors, one of which is sugar. So sugar increases triglycerides, and this will alter your lipid profile and potentially make you a higher candidate or risk for heart disease. So sugar is something that we really want to pay attention to in our diet. You also want to cut out or decrease alcohol. This can affect your cholesterol, caffeine, trans fats, anytime that you go to any kind of fast food or French fries or anything fried at a restaurant, you're going to be getting trans fats, and these are obviously problematic. So we want to cut those out. And hydrogenated fats, which you can find in a lot of packaged foods. It's not just fast food. A lot of people think, oh, I don't eat fast food, so therefore I'm healthy. But really, inflammatory oils are seed oils that people sometimes think are healthy, vegetable oil, you really want to cut those out. If you're looking for anti-inflammatory healthy oils, you really want to use ghee, butter, coconut oil, avocado oil, and olive oil. Although olive oil, there's some debate about about cooking with olive oil. It doesn't have that high of a smoke temperature. So that's kind of an overview of, food and what you need to avoid. So what about foods that you can eat to better your cholesterol profile? Antioxidants are really important. We find these in plants and fruits, vegetables and fruits and plants, essentially. Plants have something called phytosterols in them that are protective, and these have anti-inflammatory properties. Fiber, which is also found in vegetables and fruits. You can also find them in whole grains, but we're looking for whole grains that are unprocessed or as least processed as you can get. Those are also heart healthy. Gluten-free organic oats are a good option. As far as other foods, garlic is really amazing. Flaxseed, beans can be great. Pecans, cumin, cilantro, cherries, peppermint tea is really high in antioxidants as well. So those are some, food sources that can better your lipid profile. We already touched on what to avoid, which is the sugar, excess caffeine, excess alcohol, trans fat, and hydrogenated fats. And then as far as supplements, there are some supplements that have shown to help cholesterol. Fish oil is one that a lot of people know about and can be helpful. CoQ10 also is a good one. red yeast rice, which I think is a little bit less well known. Globe artichoke is another one. Olive oil, amazing. Olive oil is a healthy fat, so it can actually improve your lipid profile. Omega-3s, which are from fish oil, but also from flax seeds and from walnuts. And the active form of B5 has also been shown to better your lipid profile. And vitamin D, I forgot about vitamin D, which is amazing for so many different reasons. So just to kind of, give you kind of circle back up a little summary, you really want to look at your overall lipid profile, not just your total cholesterol. If you have total cholesterol that gets too low, it's actually unhealthy for your brain. Your brain needs cholesterol. Our bodies need cholesterol. Hormones are made from cholesterol. So it's not the lower the better. There's a range that you really want to shoot for. And, more importantly than that is the C-reactive protein. Is there inflammation in your body? The lipid particle size, or do you have fluffy, healthy particles, or are they small and dense and therefore can create problems or damage in the arteries? You want to look at your blood sugar, and you want to eat less sugar. I hope that helps. I think I hear my 3-year-old screaming at me. So I think that's it for today. Let me know if you have any questions or I need some clarification, and wishing you much love and health. Thank you so much for tuning in.